Right, afternoon. I know there's no one watching, so I'll give it a couple minutes. Been tinkering around as per usual. Right. Well, no one's watching, so I'll just carry on with the video and where people watching later, I suppose. No, I'd like to go up and over. Point there. Yes, I did. So I think YouTube is still having problems with the notifications still. I'll just give it a couple of minutes and then I'll get back to you for because I'm not going to stay on long because I've got other things I'm messing around with at the present moment. Where that battery went. I'm dropping things everywhere. Hello, Shrimp. How's it going? These batteries up. Got so much stuff on the floor the last couple of days and not being able to find them. Now I'm bloody finding them everywhere. My slipper needs sorting out. Me doobies. These came apart into my slippers earlier. So I'm just going to quickly trim these up. Take a bit of this off. That's one. That's better on that one. I'll quickly do this one and I'll be with you. So I hate sitting around with shoes or slippers on and they're very uncomfortable. So while I'm doing this, over the last few years, or years and years and years ago, way back in a galaxy far, far away, I was trying to make some old style, kind of like retro EM pumps. Now, the first one I practically did make was a couple of these ones. And then I moved on to digital ones. And this battery's flat. So this ain't going to work without another battery. Again, I'm dropping things again. Mind you, sometimes it is it's an issue with this. So this is one of my digital ones, which has got clock Celsius when it wants to stay on. Yeah, it's got 24:01, 24-hour clock. I think that's the speed. That's the speed. But the motor that's running inside, and then I've got a temperature thing on it. And you can change the clock around by mucking around with the settings on this button. But I made a couple of these, and a couple of people actually had some of those ones. But with this one, I never made two. LLS, or is it LLS, John? He was able to get one from me. And Dave wanted one as well. But I could never get the damn thing to work. Every kind of ball I brought to control the speed of the motor would not work. Until finally, out there wonderful world of internet, I actually come across a controller board after buying several that actually got the damn thing to work. And the only thing is I've lost the back, so I've got a spare back, but I've got to get the battery, the screw to it as well. And there is a little bit more work to be done on this one actually. I need to hot glue things down and do a few other things. But this is the retro type one, completely different to the other one, but it does have a speed control in it. And I'm not going to show you inside the. Well, I'll show you a little bit, but I'm not going to show you what kind of board it is. But you've got the motor there, and you've got the meter there. But where my thumb is, there's a specific controller card there. And I'm not going to be giving the idea to too many people out because I'm not being funny, but people are using my ideas and, you know, turn around and saying it's their ideas when it isn't their ideas. And they're taking all the recognition for it, and I'm not getting nothing. No. So I'm going to keep quiet on how I'm building stuff from now on. You know, it's only fair, you know, I don't mind people copying my stuff here, but when they copy and say, "Oh, well, it was their idea," it's taking the piss, you know. So I'm not gonna give too many ideas out or information out on what I'm building in future. So if someone wants to copy it and build it themselves, then they're gonna have to do what I have to do: research, find out what parts and pieces of equipment you need to actually do it. You know, that's how I have to do it. And when I do something, people want to know exactly what I've been using to build it. I'll give them that information out, and they'll go and build it, and then they take the credit for it. Turn around saying, "Oh, that's my idea," when it wasn't their idea. It was my idea because no one built these before. No one built anything like that before, and no one's even built nothing like that before. And when I give out information and people copy the ideas, they turn around and say, "Oh, well, that's my idea," when it isn't. No, I don't mind people saying, "Oh, well, this was created by, you know, from Haunted Experiences, Southwest Coast, you know, and I've copied his idea and modified it, but credits go to Steve," then that's okay. You know, I'm not asking anyone to like give me anything towards on what they make and sell. You know, sometimes people would say, "Well, you know, you tell me how you're building, I'll give you like a percentage on what I sell," you know, kind of thing. I'm not for that kind of thing, you know. It'd be nice if it happened, but I know it ain't gonna happen. But people are actually using my ideas and trying to take the credit, saying it's their idea when it isn't. And that's what pissed me off. So now, when I start building things, you know, there might be time to time where I'm building something simple and I just say, "Oh, you need this and you need that," you know, kind of thing. But when you're building something which is more complicated, I'm not going to give out the information. So people can, you know, like take the credit for something that I made and make hundreds of pounds of it, or hundreds of dollars, or 100 yens, or whatever. But anyway, this one has natural on and off speed controller. This one doesn't. This one doesn't turn on and off. It's always constantly on. All you got to do is turn the volume or the speed up, I should say. But this one actually has an on-off controller. Now, when I turned it on, the LEDs were lighting up. And I can still have the LED turned on if I wish. But what I'm going to do is just show you quickly. It doesn't go all the way over, so there might be a fault with the actual meter, I don't know. But you can still control the speed on the end pump. So it's actually going off. Motor speeding up inside. And I can turn it down. And during night time, if I want to see, make sure it's turned on. Because when you turn it on, you can hear the click on, and all you got to do is turn it up a little bit. But if you're on the other side of the room, turn it on. You want to try to keep an eye on, the actual meter. Flick it on. The power light shows that it is turned on. Then you've got like a little flashlight that is trying to, in one way, give you a little bit of light, showing you that the meter is still generating the energy to make the magnet spin. And it's also showing you on the meter, it's not so much the actual meter telling you the speed, but it's also giving you an idea on how much energy is going through the actual meter itself. Now I was going to put like something else in here, but I can't because I ain't got no room for it. I'm going to get another box, a bigger box, make another one of these, and I'm going to put like a little temperature meter, a bit like this one, but it's just going to be a standard temperature. It won't have the LEDs. We'll have the LEDs, but a smaller kind of box. It won't have the temperature meter thing. So I'm going to be building another one of these for myself later. Now, am I going to build these to sell to people? I don't know, to be honest with you. It's taken me quite a few years because I actually started on these 2014, 2015. And I did kind of like dabble with it, through the years trying to get the damn thing to work. But I still could never get it working. When I did get it turned on, I could turn it on and the motor would spin, but I couldn't control the volume. I couldn't control the actual speed of the motor on the motor itself. It's always like spinning too fast. And I wanted to find a way of controlling it. So that's, I was trying to copy that idea back onto this one, because this was one of the first ones I ever made. And then I made that one. Let's say, I think it's LLS John. He's got one. And Dave's been, keep asking me for one as well. But I don't know if I'm going to be anymore, to be honest with you. If I do, I'm going to build one more. And it'll have like the same kind of thing. And then have like a little temperature meter gauge down below, or it might be on top, I don't know yet. Instead of the on and off controller, the LEDs, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have the LED connected to this switch here. So when I turn it on, just the red LED will light up, showing that's power. If I want to like make a flashlight on it, then I have a switch like here, so I can have the flashlight turned on. Now these are, like running off a 9-volt battery, and no, I'm kind of enjoying building something again in one way, but it's very frustrating as well because it's like time consuming, cost as well, and like once I build the other one, I don't think I'll even build any more of these. So these little meters are so hard to get hold of, and I mean so hard. You can get meters, but the backs are like a lot more chunkier than normal. Like this one here is small, but nowadays the ones they've made is like really big chunky backgrounds, backings to it, and you need a really bigger, wider box, like that big, that tall, and like that high, that width, to actually install the actual I think there's one in here, I'm not sure. I had one over there in that box, but I've lost it. I'm always losing things, as I keep saying. But I bought a couple of other meters, but the backing was so chunky, and you just can't find these old ones anymore. No, I've been looking on eBay and Amazon and AliExpress for these, for weeks, and I still have not been able to find one. So, I do have one more of these tucked away somewhere. I think it's in a box down there or over there somewhere. But I do have another one of these, and what I do is I'll use the other one of these ones and put it into the new upgraded box. So this, I call these EM Pump Pros because, it's not like a standard EM pump being like this. No, this is just a general EM pump. So it's gone on that one. I think the motor's come apart on that one. Or it's come loose. Yeah, it's come loose. So I'll have to run up in a minute. But, that's just a normal EM pump. The reason I call it EM Pump Pro because, it's it's got a complete new form of identity to it. You've got your meter, you've got your speed control, got your lights, and it also runs off a 9-volt battery. So that's it really. Just thought I'd let you know about that. I'm only going to be building one more, as I say, and that'll probably be it. This one I'll probably keep as well. Now, if I can get these, then I might build a couple more extra. I don't really know. I'm not too worried about building anymore, apart from the other one I want with like temperature controller kind of thing in it. I might build another multi-box actually, where it's got several items in, but I won't be putting a ghost box in it. I don't know where I put half my stuff to go for. But the multi-box will have, it might have one of those in there, I don't know yet. It'll probably have a shadow detector, infrared detector, a static detector, and maybe a geophone all built into it. But the thing is, I've got to find a box which is going to hold at least 5 different items, 4 or 5 items, and even that will probably just be the one-off, like a prototype kind of thing. I've got most of the parts which I can use. I just need the boxes and the batteries. So I'll keep running that. I know I went through a load of batteries the other week, but they seem to be like good. Now I've got more buzzers, which came the other day. Need to buy some more of these 9-volt battery connectors later. The pumps, if I do build any more, which I will build 1 or 2 more, as I say, got the thing that I need to stick the motor in. I did buy a load of motors, but different type. They're more like a square type ones, but I do have the thing where I can actually connect it. Because with the one, all what I need is that. But if I'm going to use these particular motors, then I have to use this and then slot that in like so. I did buy some little header things off Amazon. I've got the motors off Amazon as well. The battery, not the batteries, the magnets are a bit smaller than I expected, but I can always look around for more magnets later on. So all you do is you put that on there, and you hot glue a magnet on there, connect it up to a power supply, have it on and off switch connected as well, so you can turn it on and off. And that's it for a standard EM pump. But for these Pro ones, you do need a specific controller board. So I've gone through about 6 different controller boards, and I only just come across the board that I've required just recently, and I've been looking for that particular board for years. So it's not an easy job, you know, when you want to try to build something. You know, you've got to like keep hunting out for the parts you need. It's like you go and buy a cart and you have a problem with like the alternator or the indicator or something. Yeah, you should go out and find the right part, don't you? So otherwise, you're not going to have the alternator working. You're not going to have your indicator working unless you find the right parts for it. So that's what I've been doing, is hunting around looking for the right parts. I have been tinkering around with a few other bits as well today, but they kind of failed. The audio boards, the white noise boards that I was working on, suddenly doesn't want to work anymore. I built 3 of them. 2 was actually working 100%, and when I went to try them today, so I could start putting them into boxes, they didn't want to work. So the white noise boxes may not even have now. All I'm getting. Oh, hang on. It is working, this one now. This one's working now. Kind of. I think it might be the cables, actually. I think it's the cables. Yeah, there's white noise coming through it. Yeah, there's definitely white noise coming through. Just, I think it's the cables that are screwed. Or it's the little mini amplifier. Let me just try and look for something. Hold on a minute. While I think of it. I did have some like other little mini speakers around here somewhere, but I don't know if they're over here or not. Can't see them here. No. Unless they're in this drawer here. Quick look in here. Oh, hang on, there's one. Don't know if this one works or not. Well, it turns on. Can I do with the cable? Let's see if this one works. Yeah, it's definitely working. I think the cables are knackered. So I'm not getting a good signal. I don't think there's anything to do with the batteries. No, because these are 2 good batteries. I know usually you can tune these, make them loud. Could be the tuning pot even. I'll have another little muck around with these later anyway. No, the boards are too expensive. You know, it's a kit. I had to solve all that together. Lucky enough, there's a guy who already built one, and I was following these step by step. But these are like white noise boards, and people do generally use these because they like the white noise. They, you know, many people say, you know, you do get spirits coming through the white noise. and not so much radio frequencies. And they have heard spirits coming through, just playing white noise. So that's another idea what I was going to be pondering around with, building some white noise boxes. But for some reason, them ones just don't seem to work at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. These I've got through the day. These are supposed to be little vibration kind of like things. And, you know, got a little copper wire there and the brass connector. Bloody hard to connect these, I tell you, man. Bloody hard. So I did start mucking around with one earlier. Doing this one here. It's connected to another board actually. I connected this one because I'm moving it around so much. And it's not like, you know, my geophone. That this one can be act as a geophone, but I can't put it into a box and have it all properly connected at the moment because the damn thing I've got screws for this box either, would you believe? A completely different buzzer at the moment. And, oh, it's just giving me a headache. I need to put an on-off switch on that as well. Well, I was sitting here earlier, just pondering around, and I had it like that. Just had it like that, and it started dying off on its own. I don't know why. I wasn't nowhere near the bed, so I wasn't causing any kind of vibration. I'm not saying it is like a vibration. It could be a heat sink or something. I don't know. No, I've actually lost. Never mind, I'll have to find another one. But yeah, so I've been mucking around, doing a few more things today. This has taken me 2 hours just to get that up and running, would you believe? Might consider about building another one of these today. Don't know yet. I can't even know what's in there, to be honest with you. I might build a few more of these little sensors, these static detectors. But I don't know. I was thinking about building an IR light actually, because I did get. I did get a load of bulb tube today, and most of these are UV lights, and these are like 10 mils, 10 mil UV lights. So I'd actually think about building myself a UV. I think some of these might be IR, I'm sure as well. Let me check. I've got my tester here. Oh, that's orange. I didn't know I ordered those ones. Let's quickly check these. It's got on here G. So these green. That's green. Green. So orange, green. I don't think my IR ones are turned up. What's this one? It said 7.0 on that one. What the hell was 7.0? That's red. So what's this one then? Probably blue could be. I think there's 50 of each in this one. Yeah, blue. Yeah, they're not the IR ones that I ordered in the violet ones. I think I have got some ultraviolet ones knocked around somewhere. But I've got those through today. And these sensible vibration sensor things. So I'm going to see if I can find something to put them on. That's it really. That is all. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have a break in a minute. What time is it? Get off my finger. 10 to 5. I think I'll have a break from this and get myself some food down my belly. Got some burgers to stick in the microwave. And then after I've had something, I'll probably get back and doing some more builds. I've now found out that I need a Pacific resistor, which I've actually got in stock to build both negative and positive static detectors. Now, how I'm going to put sound on them, I do not know, because I don't know if it's possible to put sound on the versions I've already done before. But I'm pretty sure there's got to be some way I can put sound on them. I think this might be the UV LED. No, it's a white one. So I know I've got some white LEDs knocking around in. And I think that's white as well. No, that's a UV. Yeah, that's a UV one. So now, at least I know I've got some UV LEDs. Because what I want to do is lost everything now. I don't know. It might be in my drawer down there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've got this, but this isn't one I've made myself. I bought this off eBay years ago. But it's a UV/IR light. It's not going to turn because the batteries are flat. Actually, I better take the batteries out before they rust up inside. Looks like it has already started rusting up. See if it works, otherwise I might have to change this over. No, it's actually an IR light. Infrared, not UV. I do have a UV one because I built one myself, but I can't remember what I've done with it. I'll probably build myself another one similar to this, a UV light. If I ever I'll go out and do some ghost hunting, I can have both of them. There is a few things I need to sort out and repair. See, this is an EM pump I built a while back as well, actually. I don't know if it's working or not. I'll have to check it. If it don't work, then I can take it apart and find out what the problem is. Yeah, it's not working. Could be a broken switch. It feels like it. But this has got like a temperature gauge on it, and when this is running, the EM pump is running inside it. So when it's running, you can find out, if it's causing any like fluctuation to the temperature while it's generating that EMF field. Don't think it does, but I think I'll quickly take this apart later and find out what's wrong with it. So when I do build another one of these, I'll go and get a bigger box, and I'll have that temperature meter on top here. Then I'll have the two LEDs underneath the temperature meter. Then I'll have another one of these underneath here as well. Then I'd have the controller switch and the on-off switch for the LED lights. So that's what I'm planning to do next. Well, not directly next project, but later on. When I finished off a couple of other projects I'm working on at the moment. But I will probably be making some more of these. I've got a couple of people interested in one, but I told them you have to wait because I'm waiting for the parts at the moment. Also, I've got a bunch of circuit boards here. I need to strip the components off those, get them boards out of my way. And that's it, really. That's it. So anyway, cheers for watching. I'm going to just quickly do one little video on my other channel, just showing that. And then that'll be it. I'm going to go get some dinner. Right, catch you all later. Have a good, what is it today? Have a good weekend. If I'm on tonight or tomorrow, I'll see you whenever next. Catch you later.